your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Hey, it's your girl Josie, and I'm back with another video. This is just gonna be a little sit and chat about how to just start making content. How to, like, how do you do it? Let's chat a little bit, okay? So, one, I gathered 8 little tips. 1, consistency. When it comes to anything, you have to be consistent. You can't just, oh, I'm gonna do this. You do it once, twice, and like you expect these like great results. That's not how life works. In anything, you have to be consistent. Whether that's like you're going to school and you're making sure you're going to school and you're following your schedule, you're doing your assignments, you're on top of it. Whether that's working out, you're being consistent in the gym, or if you can't make it to the gym, you're still doing like a home workout, you're going for a walk, you're doing yoga, you're stretching, like staying consistent. Consistency doesn't mean like you have to be doing something every single day, every single moment. Consistency can look like, this week I was super productive. Next week I'm gonna take like a little break, a little mental break, a little reset. Or I was really productive Monday through Friday. This weekend I'm gonna just chill and give myself some time. Same thing in regards to like creating content. This week I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do these TikToks. I'm going to do this. I want to film this for YouTube. If you do OF, I want to make sure I take pictures. I want, like, it's being consistent with what you do. Like I said, that goes for anything in life. Anything, you need to be consistent. You can't just do something once, twice, a couple times and expect like this crazy change. Consistency, slow progression. Right? That's tip number 1. Number 2, invest in equipment. You don't have to get the best of the best when you start out. When I started with dance videos, I literally got a bundle off of Amazon of a camera, whatever else. And yeah, if you go back and look at those videos, the quality wasn't the best, but we all start somewhere, you know? So it's all about like slowly investing into yourself, buying things that you're gonna use, you're gonna need, and then over time, you know, you upgrade your equipment. So getting a camera, like if you want to film content, get a camera, get lights. If you're into like dance videography, like having different types of lighting. Investing into yourself. You can't just say, oh, well, I want to make content and there's no investment there. Like, we all want things in life. It's the people that are like for real and genuine about it, that they put in the time, the effort, the money, because they have that vision for themselves. So investing into equipment, whether, like I said, whether that's just something simple like getting a light, or like if you're gonna film with your iPhone or whatever, lighting makes a big difference. Big difference. Whether that's like even getting like one of these little things, like a lot of the women have these, but the little suctions. Okay, I want to film a TikTok. Boom, prop it up, and I film my TikTok real quick. Like, or I'm in the car, boom, on the window. Like, simple, quick. Little things like that make a big difference. So yeah, like I said, investing into yourself. If this is what you're for real about, you want to do it, slowly investing into yourself. And then, like I said, you could always upgrade equipment. You could start out, you know, with simple camera, the quality's like and then slowly upgrade. Like, you're still putting out content, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that matters. Obviously you want like good quality and things, but like I said, we all start somewhere. So next, learn how to edit. If you're for real about it and you don't want to, you know, have to wait on others. I'm a woman. I love to learn. I love being independent. I don't mind working as a team, but if I can learn and do something myself, I'm gonna learn and do it myself. So all different types of editing programs, editing apps. So yeah, just slowly learn, and again, invest into editing programs, editing software, apps. Like, invest into it. People think creating content is something that's so easy and it's go get a real job and blah 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 blah. Like, whatever you might think about, like seeing influencers and things like that, like people don't realize the actual time, energy, and money that actually gets put into making content. Even though it's like a quick video, boom boom boom, that's somebody like putting in time, energy, and money into their equipment and things to film and edit. So yeah, it's a bigger thing than people think. And a lot of, like, even like I'm just saying, like on social media, a lot of the things you see on social media are literally for content purposes. Like, just because somebody makes a TikTok doesn't mean like that's something they're actually like going through, and sometimes it's literally just for entertainment purposes. So I've literally even seen like people on TikTok that they'll literally write under their captions like for entertainment purposes only, because some people take it so far. And it's like, you have to realize, like, social media is social media. Like, people are literally getting paid to promote products. They're getting paid to, you know, like pretty much like be advertisements for companies. Even like the like relationship type of stuff that you'll see, like people don't realize, like people are going big and beyond and crazy and having all these like extravagant things because they're making a video out of it, and then you're watching it and they're making money off of it. So it's like, sometimes all the things you see on social media, like that's not really how it be. Like I said, it's for advertisement purposes. It's just for personal promoting. People are just trying to make relatable content, and they might not necessarily be go through something that themselves, that they're just trying to be relatable to grow their social media, whether that be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Like, content is content. So people are gonna try to do whatever to have a bigger reach. So just because you see something and you're like, oh, sometimes it's literally just for content. Engaging with your audience. So if somebody is commenting, I never really engage. If I get like a negative comment, I don't engage with that. Like, there's times I have, but then it's like, I just don't want that on my platform, so I end up just deleting it, because I don't want no negativity. Like, so just overall engaging with your audience. Like, if you see somebody, like if they engage with, let's say, a TikTok, and then responding to their comment or liking their comment, or like just engaging, you know? Like I said, when it comes to negative stuff, I don't really try to engage with that. I'll delete it, block you. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, but engaging with your audience. This kind of, what I was going to say next correlates with this next one. Paying attention to what type of content does really well. So for me, my dance content always does good. Like, it's like, y'all don't want to hear me talk, you just want to see me dance. But yeah, my dance content always does pretty well. I always get really good engagement off of it. So yeah, it's just like noting like what of your content does really well. Like, if you're really good, like, you know, your pictures do really well. Do your TikToks do really well? Does your relatable content do really well? Does your lifestyle content do really well? If you do dance videos, does that do well? If you sing, do your singing videos do well? Like, always try to make more of what does well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're listening to your viewers in a way. Like, not that you always have to listen to your viewers, but I'm just saying, like, you're giving more of what they like. what they want to see more of. I'm all for, like, it's, you're gonna do what you're gonna do anyway, but yeah, just like noting that, like, okay, this content does really well, so I want to try to do similar content like that. Stop caring what people think. If you're trying to do social media, you cannot care what people think. Like, if you're a person where you're very self-conscious and you care about what your family thinks, or you care about what your friends gotta say, you gotta break out of that if you're trying to do social media and like you wanna, just overall content creation. Like, you really gotta have thick skin and not care what people say. I know there are people that are very self-conscious, or they care about their family, how people perceive them. I'm a person, I don't care how you perceive me. I'm gonna just be me regardless. We're all put on this earth for different reasons, different purposes, and it's like, my purpose isn't here to, I'm not here to like please, I'm not here to please everybody, I'm not here to live by other people's perceptions of me. No, because if that's how you're trying to do, like, you're just not going to be self-fulfilled, and you're not going to feel happy. It's like, oh, well, I want to do this, but what are my parents going to think? You're a grown adult, like, especially like if you're a mother or a father yourself, like, being a mother myself, like, I'm genuinely, like, whatever my children want to do, I'm going to support them no matter what. I love my kids. If they want to start a business, if they want to go to college, if they want to, I don't know, be a nurse, be a teacher, just anything. Like I said, if they want to start their own business, like, I'm going to fully support you in your decision. I'm going to do my best to help you. But that's it. If you're a woman or a man and you want to start an OF, people think, like, as soon as they hear like OF, it's like, oh, they do OF? It's like, just because somebody's on OF doesn't mean it's something that's super sexual. Like, people have an OF for just strictly, like, just regular content that they want to make money off of. Or if you want to have some type of sexual stuff on there, but not actual, like, acts and things like that. Like, some people, like, I've seen, like, a lot of women, like, they'll do something similar to what I do, which is just, like, pictures, maybe, like, a little bit of dancing content. I have, obviously, if you're subscribed to my YouTube, you see my content, like, dancing-wise, where I've had videos in lingerie or in something more sexual, sensual, especially when it came to, like, heels style, because heels is something that's very, very sensual. Doesn't have to be, but what I was doing, song choices, my vision for that was sensual. So when it comes to, like, doing OF, it's something that's within my comfortability of, like, I've literally worn lingerie in dance content. So, yeah. Like I said, just because somebody does OF doesn't mean that they're on there, like, doing crazy things. Not necessarily. Like, majority of women literally have an OF, and it's just, like, pictures, or, like I said, like, people who pole dance. It'll be, like, pole dancing stuff. Just because somebody does OF, that doesn't mean they're on there doing stuff. You do have people that do that. No disrespect, no shade towards them. But you don't have to be on OF and do that. So, yeah. I hate when people, like, they literally want to do things, but they're scared of how people are going to perceive them. And it's like, you're a grown adult. Why are you so scared about what people think about you? You should be very self-confident, and you have this vision for yourself. You know what you want. You're going to keep doing what you're doing until you achieve that. And then you have more goals and further goals that you want to do. Not just like, oh, I'm going to do this because this is what my parents want. This is what people expect of me. And it's like, how are you going to be happy? How do you expect to be happy? Mm-mm. My last tip. Be confident and stay authentic. So like I said, when you come onto social media, you have to have thick skin. You can't care about what people say, family, friends, strangers. Just be confident in yourself, be confident in what you have to offer, be confident in what you're talking about, be confident in your capabilities, be confident in your content, be confident. Like I said, you can't come on here and just be so worried about everything else and you're not confident in what you have to offer. You have to be confident in what you have to offer in every and anything in this life. Whether that's, you're going, like your workplace or just your capabilities. Like you have to be confident in what you can do. And just in regards to social media and just in life in general, like just be authentic. Always be your authentic self. I'm saying, like, I've never been a person where I like to follow the crowd. I've never been that person. Yeah, like I always threw me off. Like if everybody wants this and likes this, it's like that throws me off because now I don't want it and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or if I do, I do. But it's just like always just remembering to be your authentic self. Nobody is you at the end of the day. I feel like we all are we have different things we can bring to the table. That's why like I would love to network with other people and collab with other people when it came to like dance content and stuff like that. It was always fun, but then people have like these egos to them and it's very off-putting. And at the end of the day, we're all at the same level. We're all trying to do the same thing. We're all unique. We're all creative. Why not? Like I said, a lot of people have these egos about them and it just ruins things and it just can become very, very off-putting. And I'm all for, like, I understand people, everybody wants to do their own thing too. Like, I get it. But, yeah. Very, very, very egotistical sometimes. And like I said, that's even anywhere, not even just social media and dance. That's even in regular everyday life, you have very egotistical people. But, yeah, just being authentic, not like, okay, well, like you're a dancer and not like, okay, well, I want to strive to be like these choreographers that are very known. You can be inspired by them, but who am I at the end of the day? What type of message do I want to send out? What type of content do I want to put out? What do I want to do? Like I said, you can be inspired by different influencers or creators or dancers, whatever you're trying to do, different actors. Yeah, you just got to be you at the end of the day and think about what do I want to do? What do I want to put out? What message do I want to put across? Am I comfortable doing this? And just go from there. And like I said, just being confident and being confident in that. If people don't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is. You're still going to do you at the end of the day. So there's just like a fine line of like you want to listen to your audience and then also you want to be authentic to yourself. So just finding that balance of things. Yeah, those are really like my tips. It's really about being consistent, figuring out what platforms you want to be on, learning how to edit, investing into equipment, investing into editing programs, editing apps, like investing into all that. It's not just, well, I'm gonna do this and poof, like that's not how it works. Like anything, you have to be consistent, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the time, you have to put in the money, and just keep at it. Whether that's you're posting and you're getting 20 views, right? Or 100 views, or 1,000 views, or like whatever. At the end of the day, you're putting out content. You're still putting out content. You're still being consistent. And your people, your crowd that resonate with you will find you eventually. It will come. Like I said, we all have different things. We could have similarities, but we're all unique. Even if that's like dance-wise, like, okay, you like this person's hip-hop choreography, so you're gonna follow them. But I like this person's heels visuals, so I'm gonna follow them. I like this person's morning routines. That's it. But I'm also really big on like following and unfollowing and blocking like content that like resonates with you and doesn't resonate with you anymore. I have one really big regret. I've had my Instagram since Instagram first came out. And when I first got on Instagram, I was following like all these accounts, workout pages, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, I follow things and I'm like, like I wish Instagram had like the same where you could like clean out your following. Because like I follow so much stuff that I don't even know what the pages are anymore, you know what I'm saying? TikTok is why I love TikTok, because then when I finally started my TikTok, it's like I didn't go and follow a bunch of nonsense. So, but also at the time I was very young with Instagram. Yeah, so just following and unfollowing like what resonates with you, what doesn't resonate with you anymore. Like if I see something and I'm like, like I don't like this type of content, unfollow. And it's really not that serious, it's not that deep. I just don't resonate with it anymore. I don't resonate with it, or I just don't want to see it. Like, and that's like where I think a lot of people go wrong. Like when it comes to social media, I feel like there's like a fine line, a fine balance of going on social media, getting inspired, and it's like when you're following things that resonate with you and you agree with people, or you agree with certain posts, or you see things that are inspiring and like make you think from other perspectives or whatever. Social media can be really like inspiring, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things you see, you shouldn't like be going on social media and literally getting annoyed. If you're going on social media and you're getting annoyed, go through what you're following, what you're liking, because there's also, you know, just like algorithms. And if you see something that you like keep making sure like when you see content that you like it, you know what I'm saying? So then your feed, like it's things that are popping up that you would like and agree with, versus like you see something and you like the content but you don't actually like it, and then your feed is just constantly pushing out nonsense to you, versus things that you actually like and enjoy. And then every time you go, if you do go on social media, you'll just be getting inspired and motivated versus getting annoyed and pissed off. And then now people that want to deactivate their account and this and that, blah blah blah. Genuinely like don't even really be on social media like that. Like I post a lot, especially on like TikTok. I'm trying to be really consistent with YouTube. I've been pretty consistent this past year, but it's like I'm actually really not on social media like that. Like if I'm on it, it's like I'm on it, I post and I get off. Or if I am on it and it's like later on in the day and I'm like just chilling, I'll like be on social media and I'll look through things that like audios I want to use, or what's trending at the moment. Do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? Like more for like my own purposes, not because I'm trying to see what everybody else is doing. More of just like, okay, what can I do next? You know? Or like, say a choreographer I follow, they put out a dance visual, like, ooh, I want to go see that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Not like I'm sitting here and I'm just scrolling and I'm like stalking people and worried about the next person. And nah, not like that. Like I'll be on post, get off, be on maybe like searching for audios and stuff to use. But I'm not like sitting there like on my phone constantly on and off throughout the day, or just like for hours sitting there scrolling. Like no, because I feel like if you are doing that, you are going to have a negative mindset, especially, like I said, if your whole algorithm and stuff is weird and bullshit is being pushed to you, then I expect you to be in a negative headspace. I'm telling you, if you see stuff you like, make sure you actually like it on social media, so your algorithm, that type of content is being pushed towards you, versus stuff you're like, ew. And then you're like, all right, enough. So, yeah. And like I said, just by having the fine line and the fine balance of everything in life. Like, I'm all for balance, whether that's work and health and working out and creating content. And it's like, just balance. Really knowing how to balance yourself is such a great life skill to have. So it's just like, it's just time management, being punctual, great life skills to have. Yeah, that's it. That's my tips, my advice. Just be you, be authentic, be real, invest in yourself, whether that's anything. Like if you want to go to school, invest in yourself. If you want to put out the dance content, invest in yourself, pay for the save up, pay for the studio space, like make your stuff look good, not just the same thing all the time. Like be different, do different things, step outside of the box sometimes, versus okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like I love using different studio spaces, and it's just like so fun. It's just something that's fun and exciting where it's like, okay, I did this type of content, like this type of dance video in this space, and now I want to do something completely different. I want to put more acting into my stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just being different and stepping out of your comfort zone. When you step out of your comfort zone, that's where growth really happens. If you could just keep doing the same things, you're comfortable. How do you expect to grow? How do you expect change? Versus, okay, well, I don't like this outcome. What can I do to fix it? What can I do differently that's going to give me a different outcome? That's how you get change. Not just, oh, well, I want to wake up earlier in the morning, but I'm still going to bed super late at night, and I'm not taking the steps to change that. You know what I'm saying? So that's everything I mean. But once again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. I have a dance video coming. Finally, it's been like 2-3 months since my last video. And I'm actually going to be shooting it this weekend, excuse me. Super cute, super fun, little Y2K vibe. Nice studio, so look out for that. Just make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. Like I said, I know you guys love my dance content. People like my dance content, and it's like, I want to do a little bit of everything, you know, like little chatting videos, little dance videos, a little bit of everything. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned for the dance video. Stay tuned overall. Subscribe, and that's it. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. Sometimes it's needed. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.